I gotta tell you guys, this is an amazing looking brewery.
We got more plans for it.
Well, you have a huge amount of room to expand.
Oh, this is just part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, this brew house right here is the same size as Big Boss is right now for their brew house setup.
Oh,
Fermenters and everything. You'll have to forgive this. It's still pretty yeasty.
Oh, that's fine.
So
I like yeast. Vitamin B.
Yeah. Well, that's what I call every beer I drink. That or my cholesterol medicine.
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh my God. I'm
There's
going to beat you with that.
a man with a cask over there. You're supposed to mention something about a cask.
Yeah,
apparently.
we're getting to that. We're talking about beer.
So this is not an English IPA, or is it an English IPA?
Yes and no.
Okay. Well, why don't you
So
explain that?
This is our expat IPA. It's been fermenting for almost 2 weeks now. It's taking its time, but it's a combination of English malts and American hops. So we used English malt base to try to create that English maltiness, a little bit of residual sweetness, nice backbone to it, to accent the American hops, which we used CTZ, Warrior, and Chinook for.
Okay.
So you get the American IPA that you want, but the English IPA backbone to it.
Right. It's got a lot more bitterness than the other beers.
Well, yeah, but it's also still a little yeasty, so that's going to add to it. But nice little citrus, grapefruits, and once we get it cleaned out and filtered out and cold crashed, you'll get the little malt back end better, but it's still approachable.
Yeah, that's good. It's got a lot of hops.
We've caught a lot of backlash for not having an IPA at this point.
Oh yeah.
We've been open for
we've
been open for almost 5 months. I had a guy who could drive up from Clayton, who came in and said, "I'll have your IPA." And well, we don't have one yet. We're still test batching it. So he left.
Really?
Didn't even have a beer. Just left. Drove back to Clayton.
From Clayton. That's like an hour.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hour and a half, something like that. That's ridiculous.
But I mean, it's something that we've always been working towards. And this is just one of the IPAs we're doing. We're still going to test batch English IPAs, more traditional English IPAs.
Right.
And we're still working on that. I've probably brewed 30 of these hybrid IPAs, 300 gallons of hybrid IPAs, just trying to find combinations that work. Yeah. And that hasn't even left me any focus for English IPAs. So
I mean, even with it still fermenting, it tastes good. It's got a good hop character to it. It's difficult to pull out some of the more finer details of it.
Yeah,
considering it's extremely yeasty.
Very. Need those little suckers to move faster.
Yeah, you can't rush the yeast, man. They're gonna do their thing.
Yeah.
They're doing all the hard work.
I don't know. I have to get all the backlash from sales team and customers. When's that IPA coming out?
Yeah. Everyone's got to have an IPA.
True.
It's the most. It's the most popular.
It's
beer.
the most recognizable beer style. That and stouts are the two of the most recognizable beer styles as far as craft beer is concerned. So yeah, I mean you got to have them, and so we're still working on it.
These are cute. I'm surprised they don't say Fortnight on them.
That one was on Derek's figure.
Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be upside? Is it supposed to be upside down? It's not really pear-shaped enough to be my figure. My wife tells me I need to get in shape, and I tell her pear's a shape. So
it is a shape.
Yeah.
It is a shape.